Shavua Tov, everyone. There's a beautiful story told by Bibi Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, about a visit he once made to Chacham Ovadia Yosef, alav shalom. He had gone to the rabbi with an entourage of people, camera crews, and all of that, to ask his thoughts on something. The rabbi was immersed in learning Hilchot Challah. As the prime minister stood there with the camera crews and so on, the rabbi didn't lift his head. Every so often, he would turn his head to the side to think about the point that he had just read and the sources that were brought to mind by that. After some time, one of the ministers asked the prime minister if he would like him to interrupt the rabbi and advise him that he was there. The rabbi hadn't noticed any of the excitement in his study. The prime minister first said no. He had never seen anything like this. He wanted to see it for a few more minutes. Finally, they interrupted the rabbi, picked his head up, and he said, Baruch haba, welcome to all those present. The title of today's quick video is Make the Days Count. We just completed our second Shabbat, and at this point, there doesn't seem yet to be a quick end to this. So the days will more than likely continue. Thankfully, there's been a huge amount of Torah learning online, maybe more than ever in history. Beautiful concerts, and people have the opportunity to connect to each other based on seeing each other in these wonderful platforms. There's another something that I thought would be wonderful for us to consider and possibly take on so that we can make the days count. And that is to dedicate a minimum of 10 minutes a day beyond the classes and all of that people are committed to open a text and learn directly from the text. We do that type of learning with a pencil and a highlighter. The pencil is to write comments and questions in the margins, and the highlighter is to highlight those points you feel are most important. 10 minutes a day at minimum. If you can spend hours, even better. But 10 minutes a day with a book in hand is life-changing. The knowledge becomes yours. The ability to acquire and understand and work that knowledge sharpens your learning capacity, and you become more. And each day counts as a stepping stone to you learning more halakha, learning more chumash. These days, everything is in English. So for those who are more comfortable with that, there are English, Hebrew versions of halakha, of chumash, of musad, of Talmud, anything we want. It's a spectacular time to be alive in that respect. Those who have some additional time should study other things that they've talked about and thought about and never really had the opportunity to immerse in. Maybe it's math, maybe it's science, maybe it's architecture, maybe it's how certain parts of the human body work. All of these areas of knowledge are what HaKadosh Baruch Hu brought us to immerse in and to grow from. So make the days count, and let there be a time when we are so connected to that text in front of us that we may not even notice if the Prime Minister walks into the room. Shavua Tov.